from Memphis, Tennessee, at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And the atmosphere in this building is incredible. And as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement has grown right along with it. And now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
And here's Morant. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Kept alive. And here is Garland. Last game with 30 points. Out to the wing. Pass to Okoro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front office has to take a hard look at their roster. Maybe look to make some moves as well. I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
They get a hand on it. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Williams is running. It's Morant in the corner. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mobley wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Pass to Bain. Out to Morant. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, the highest draftee in the Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
And here is Adams. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Mobley. There's Garland. And the layup falls.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now, some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished out here. Joined Magic Johnson, great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young is the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points, 7 assists per game. That's a lawful company.
Here's Osman. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Love. Just 5 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-5 run. Rondo, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some
Look,
confidence.
we passed it down below. You go all the way down the fucking three-point line.
A beautiful reverse layup.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
Love outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
It's not even fucking me
and
doing
he's got
it.
his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working. And he's earned his
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the ladies.
And there's a whistle that goes on John Concho. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Stephens. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far.
A lot of games.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's Mobley. No good on the three. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 12. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Pass to Concho. Morant with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Shot from the low block. The shot will not fall. So Cleveland will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The Grizzlies on offense. It's a 14-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Inside. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that play.
Back to Morant. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for John Morant.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Okay, you still got to shoot.
Garland looking it over. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Morant drives in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact. Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court, slow-it-down team. When you draft John Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Garland left side. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Bane pulls it down.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And the hang time for John Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook, and he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
I mean, to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And John Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, rise beyond his years. Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Bane inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time. The Cavaliers lead by 15. Here's Rondo. Lets it go from deep. Jackson looking it over. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Just keep getting it back.
Okoro with it. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, wrong fuckers. When you switch it up, they had the wrong person doing it. Come on, man.
It's rebounded by Memphis. On the way, Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
It's like his pops, Jerry Jackson Jr. can pour it in close to the hoop. You can't let him get the ball in that deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Cranes the three-pointer. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Back to Morant. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the wing on the left. Back to Rondo. Pass to Stephens. Cleveland moving it around. Here's LeVert. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Jackson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the shot goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rejection by Jackson. And a wide open look for Rondo. His three-pointers off the mark.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Love. To the inside. Over in the corner, Osman. Drills the three-pointer. Osman's got 8 points.
A solid passer at his position. Levert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Grant makes it off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Count that one.
As a defender, you can never let Rondo get going to the hoop. Make him take the J.
Back to Morant.
No.
Pass to Bain. Driving in. Over Love. Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Love. Takes a three. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that one's good. Morant.
Nice pass here to set that basket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Teams changing it up here. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wade has the open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Melton. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bounce pass from Garland. Three-pointer, Wade. And another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A wildly unpredictable player. Anderson is skilled at drawing the D in and then making him get overly assertive.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And so he hits both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. To the wing right side. Now here's Okoro. He's got 13. The Cavaliers do their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Anderson trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half. Right side, Garland. Wade on the wing. Pass to Allen. There's the steal. Moving it up. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gonchar got his second basket.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Now here's Allen. Back to Garland. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. Jones from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Outside Garland. Down low. Here's Okoro. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jones, no luck.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now.
And he gets it to go.
Evan Mobley.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
No good from Clark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Out to the right wing. Payne for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Garland. Pass to Mobley. Off target with his three.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Over Williams. No good from Wade.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Mobley with it. Now defended by Adams. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
It's time for T-shirt.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thanks, David. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams for three. Allen with the rebound. if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And Okoro throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And that one's good. Morant.
When you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Okoro. Oh, that's blocked. Jackson down low. And good that time. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Cleveland leading by 12. Jackson comes over with the double. Outside Garland. And the 3 ball is good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Isaac Okoro.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Cleveland with the ball. Poked loose. Over to the left wing. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Pass to Conchar. Will it go? Cavaliers with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Mobley with it. To the middle.
Oh!
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
His record is worse than mine. He ain't beating the shit out of me, but his
and here is Garland.
Than
and so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for